What's going on, guys? Today, it's just a random vlog. Yeah, I got nothing really to talk about, no places to go. We're just out for a ride on a very cloudy Saturday morning. And yeah, I'm really using this ride to test out a few things. So I'll just talk about random stuff, I guess. But yeah, someone's going right, someone's going left. And we're going this way. But yeah, I'm testing a few things, like I said. One of the things that I'll be testing is some new audio settings on the camera. I decided to turn down the audio gain a little bit more in efforts of hoping to reduce wind noise. Because, I watch my videos, but I also watch videos of other YouTube moto vloggers. And I realized that the wind noise on my videos, I think, is a little bit higher at like regular speeds compared to these dudes doing 100 plus. So another thing I'm testing out, not necessarily on this ride, but right after this ride, is I'm trying to use some new video editing software. So currently, and since I've started this channel, I've been using CapCut to edit all my videos, which has been, one of the popular video editors out there. You got the free version, you got the pro version, and yeah, I'm looking to switch to DaVinci Resolve. It's what it seems. Ooh, saw someone go by. Debated following them, but yeah, I'll pass. Anyway, lost train of thought. I'm looking at using DaVinci Resolve, which is pretty popular in the YouTube community, period, not just moto vlogging. From what I've researched, it's a pretty fully featured software editor. They have a paid version, of course, but you get a good amount of features in the free version. So I'm looking to test that out and learn how to work DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, and another reason why I'm looking to switch from CapCut to DaVinci Resolve is, I'm sure you've seen in the news, but the whole TikTok saga going on. One moment it's getting banned, 5 minutes later it's saved, another 5 minutes later it's getting banned again. Just the other day, I believe the Supreme Court upheld the constitutionality of the law passed by Congress implementing the TikTok ban. And yeah, and just so you guys know, CapCut and TikTok are owned by the same Chinese parent company, ByteDance. So I don't think CapCut is being affected. Whether this ban goes into effect or not, I don't know, and I'm definitely not going to get political on this. That's a whole different topic, not necessarily appropriate for this channel. Yeah, so CapCut is owned by the same Chinese parent company that owns TikTok, and I'm not sure if the ban is going to affect CapCut, but at the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if if that law goes into effect, which remains to be seen. I could see an expansion of that law happening as well. So I want to avoid any last minute rushes to change the software I use. So I'd rather get started now at my own pace and learn DaVinci Resolve and wean myself off of CapCut, because who knows how much longer CapCut could even be around. I love these little twisties right here. Of course, I'm stuck by the 1998 Chevy Malibu, but it's all good. We're both enjoying the ride together. My brother or sister. Testing. This is for purely scientific purposes, testing my audio settings. That is it, YouTube. That was not to have fun. That was purely for science. And another reason why I want to test all my audio settings and get everything locked down is because I'm actually going back to Miami in less than a week. Yeah, just the other week I was in Miami visiting family, visiting friends, and now I'm going back with a different mission. Oh, little Ford EcoSport. I see you. Sneaking up on me right there. Okay. So I'm going back down to Miami for a pretty big motorcycle event. There's going to be a ghost racing meet down there, which ghost racing, they put on these events in different cities around the country. They're pretty big from what I've seen. They had, I think the last one was in Atlanta. Before that was Dallas. I'm not sure what other cities they went to prior to that. But it's really big. A lot of big YouTube content creators are going to be going from all over the country. There's probably going to be thousands of bikes down there. So I've never been to a bike meet before or any type of like event like this. So I figured, you know what, if you're going to go for the first time, you might as well make it big. So I'm really excited about it. I don't really know if I'm going to get to meet anybody. I'm sure everyone's going to get mobbed, the entire time. I'm just trying to stay out of the mobs, and observe from the outside. But it'll be pretty cool if I could meet some of these people out there that I watch on my own free time. And they in part inspired me to do this and create content. They didn't inspire me to ride, but they inspired me to strap a camera to my helmet and create some content. So it'll be pretty cool. I know Fastlane D is going to be there. Rafa is going to be there. Mez is going to be there. Of course, Brian636 is going to be there. Really hope I get to meet Brian, man. He seems like such a cool dude. Really humble as well, at least his YouTube persona. Get to hopefully see him in person. Hopefully shake the man's hand, because that guy's a badass, man. And the location. If this location does not change for the Ghost Racing meet, this location is gonna be prime. Like, when honestly, like, I wasn't really convinced on going, because I was like, man, I was just in Miami. I don't want to ride back down again. But when I saw the location of where the Ghost Racing meet is gonna be, I was like, okay, sign me up. So yeah, it's gonna be a really cool event. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like. Hopefully the weather holds out. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be pretty freaking cool. And I think the following day there's another meet going on in Hollywood, but I won't go to that one. Time constraints. I'm just really going down to Miami for the night and then coming back the next day. While it would be cool, I can't ride with those guys on the highways or on the streets, man. It's a whole different level that I'm not looking to. It's entertaining to watch, but yeah, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could, ride and push the limit like that. This is about the most I'll push. And even if I wanted to push, I'm on a 500cc. These guys are on leader bikes and Kawasaki Ninja H2s. Yeah, so I guess since this video doesn't have like an actual topic or, destination to see, I guess we could talk about, what I see for this channel this year in 2025. Definitely, look forward to filming more content, posting more content, going to new places. I would love to start riding with people as well. I still haven't ridden with anybody yet. There's actually a bike meet in a few weeks. I think in early February on a Wednesday night, which is super random. But I plan on going to that bike meet, and maybe I'll get to meet some people and, start riding with some other riders, which would be pretty cool. I don't have a car though or any type of intercom system, but, if I start riding a lot with other people, I'll look into getting one of those. But yeah, posting more, going to more places. Hopefully doing more bike reviews. So far on my channel, I've only really reviewed the Aprilia RS660, which I did on a demo ride, and then this bike, of course. I did ride a Yamaha R7 and a Yamaha MT-09. But unfortunately, Yamaha has a policy on demo rides that you can't film whatsoever. I had the camera on my helmet. The guy looked at it and he was like, yeah, that's got to come off. I was like, all right, I'm not going to walk away and be like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to ride your bikes. Of course, I still rode the bikes and I took the camera off. But yeah, I never really talked about that ride in general. So I guess I can start with the Yamaha R7 first. Oh my gosh, I was not a fan of how aggressive it is. Like, everything feels like razor's edge on that bike. I'll start with the seating position. Man, you are leaned all the way forward. Like, you are basically like down here, arms stretched out in front of you. It almost feels like you're doing the Superman or something. That really caught me off guard because I rode the Aprilia RS660, which is a fair sport bike. So I was like, okay, well, I already know what it's like, but the seating position is even more extreme. It's definitely a racetrack, race and track oriented. And then the other thing I really, really did not like were the brakes on the R7. Those things were so freaking grabby, bro. Like, you just put a little bit of pressure, you're like this with the brakes. Like, I refuse to believe that's how that bike is done. Like, that bike, I don't know, it's probably been around the block on a bunch of demo rides, and maybe the brakes are kind of adjusted incorrectly, but I'm pretty smooth with my inputs, and I didn't have that problem on the Aprilia or the other Yamaha I rode in, of course on this bike. Like, literally the small squeeze of the brake lever would throw you forward. It was to the point where, like, it was just uncomfortable doing low speed maneuvers on that thing, because no matter how careful you were with the brake, you're always grabbing too much. So I'm gonna chalk that up to that specific bike. Again, I don't think the R7 has out of the factory has had brakes like that. But other than that, yeah, it was pretty good, brothers. Yeah, it was pretty good. I don't know if I'll get it. Certainly not over the Aprilia. But yeah, it was pretty cool to ride it. Unfortunately, I couldn't really explore the capabilities because this was somewhere in Broward County during like the middle of rush hour, and the traffic was horrendous. Like, I think the top speed we probably did was maybe like 35, maybe 40. So really, it was just, even if I filmed, it wouldn't have been good content to watch or fun content to watch. So yeah, you guys didn't lose out much there. And then I rode the MT-09, and to be honest, like, in my mind, I would say unremarkable, because again, I was riding it like this. You ride any bike like this and you're not going to have much of an impression. I know that MT-09 has way more than what I experienced. And I did crack the throttle open a few times, not all the way, and that thing pulls like a freaking freight train with that 3-cylinder. That 3-cylinder is in a bunch of Yamaha bikes. The XSR 900, the Tenere something, I don't know, and the upcoming Yamaha R9, which I am actually interested in once it releases later this year. And that's the reason why I rode the MT-09, is because I wanted to get a feel of the power plant. A little bit quiet, but that's nothing an exhaust can't cure. And very smooth as well, which is nice. So yeah, that was the extent of my Yamaha experience with the R7 and the MT-09. Ooh, that's a pretty cool truck right there. I don't know if it's like an old Chevy or a Ford or what, but nice. I could definitely fit through those gates, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to follow. It's a Ford. Really cool old school Ford, and that gasoline is strong. That's gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna cut the video here. This is really just a really random ride, just talking about random things and really just testing the audio on this video, and then the whole DaVinci Resolve, and I'm also gonna export it in a slightly different format and see if the quality improves as well. So playing with a few things, but yeah, thanks for watching nonetheless, and you know, we got Miami Part 2 coming up. So until the next time, guys, peace.